All right, so what do you got going on?
I reached out to you, told you I was a captain. I transferred from a Division I school to a D2 school. So the mentality of the team's kind of a little different. Let's see, I took some notes.
So let me say this. I don't give a shit if you at Division II, if you at NAIA, if you at Division III, Division I, FCS. You either have a good team or you don't.
Okay? Yeah, that's kind of the mentality I have.
And then understand this: there are no bad teams; they're just bad leaders.
100%.
Okay, 100%. So I just want to make sure we say that right now because cats come down from Division I and they expect different things. Bad team is a bad team. Good team is a good team. Don't care if you at Division I. Just how it is. All good teams do the same shit. All bad teams do the same shit.
Yeah. So a little bit about us. We got like most teams are 40 guys. We got a big team. We're 52 guys. We got a lot of good guys, a lot of hardworking guys, but it's just those bad apples. I don't know how to get through to them, and they're kind of dragging our whole team culture down.
Like, have you had a team meeting?
Yeah, and
no, with you, like you running a team meeting.
Yeah, first day of the spring.
And you said what?
First day of the spring. We're a spring sports, so
so let me ask you this: when was that?
January 10th.
Okay, January 10th. Did you have a meeting this week with the team?
Yeah, every Monday.
Okay, you personally every Monday have a meeting with the team.
Yeah, me. The other two captains are my roommates, so we talk a lot.
So how many leaders do you have out of 53 people?
Designated leaders, 3.
No. How many leaders?
I'd probably say 9 or 10.
Okay, so if the 9 or 10 of you can't get those 2 or 3 to do the right thing, then just get rid of them.
Yeah, the thing is, it's more than it's 2. I would probably say out of the 52 guys, it's 6 guys that are absolutely awful that I personally want to get off the team, but not everyone has come to the same consensus. Those 6 guys are the true problem, and then they drag along another 12, 15 guys.
Okay, have you beat the shit out of those 6 guys?
No, I haven't.
Good, right? Have you went to the equipment manager and made all 6 of those guys have the 3 lockers on each side of you?
No, we're not allowed to use our locker room because of COVID.
Okay. Yeah. So give me some examples of the things they're doing.
It's really just the partying and fucking going out.
Okay. So do you go out and find them out?
I personally don't go out. So
okay. So here's what you have to do. You have to get the whole team together on Friday. When are they partying?
Any chance they can get, man. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. So then you need to put your secret squirrel cats out. Okay. Call me when you find out these dudes are partying. And then you need to call everybody on the team and you need to show up to the party at the same time.
All right.
And then you need to ask them what the fuck they doing. This is an easy problem to fix.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I transferred in. I was like, because I listen to your videos. I kind of obviously I'm not the same as you, but my leadership style I would definitely say is in your face. You don't
have to get in your face because you got social media, right? Yeah. So like they're gonna try to get you through social media. I tell everybody the same thing. The bad apples are gonna try to get rid of you and the coaches before they want to change. But when you make the whole team show up to a house party, and you could tell them in a meeting, listen, y'all go out to a party, we catch you at a party, the whole team's coming to the party to come get you. Okay. It ain't gonna take too many times before they're like, yo, I don't want to do this. And then the other thing it's gonna do, the other 46 people on the team eventually gonna say, hey man, like you're not welcome here anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your coaches saying?
That's the thing. The coach that was at my Division I school actually is here, but he's an assistant, and our head coach kind of a pussy. Like he's not willing to step up and say shit. Like I'll go to him. I'll be like, hey, these guys, we don't fucking need these guys. We got 8 guys that could take their spot and are just as good. But just because these guys have played in the past doesn't mean shit, because we've never been ranked higher than 15th. We're always right there, ranked 15th and 20th in the country. and nothing's ever changed about the culture. And so that's why I think it has to be the culture that's making us not in that top 10.
So let me ask you this. Do you think the head coach is really concerned about winning a national championship, or do you think he's really happy just being at 15 and keeping his job for another year?
I definitely think he's just trying to keep his job 100%.
Okay. So then you got to put foot to ass, man.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to tell you, man. I'm going to tell you this story, man. 1993. Okay. The seniors, group of damn cage fighting veterans. All right. Javier Zulawaga, Gibber, Ty Rennick, Stacy Yop, whole bunch of savages. Jason Van Meter. Okay. They walked into the coach's office, said, "We running this team now. Okay. Y'all don't have to do nothing. Just come to practice. We're calling the plays. We're calling the defense. We're calling the offense. We'll run this team." Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the team. I was wrestling at the time, but I loved it because we had some bad coaches.
Okay? Yeah. No, I definitely.
And yeah. The bottom line is what happened. I want to say they went 6-6, 6-5. I have to look up that season, but it was the most games that we had won since I've been there. We won one game as a freshman, one game as a sophomore, and then that year they won the most games that we had won since we've been there. I want to say 5 or 6 games. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I came back my senior year. We ended up winning 4 games, but everybody's kind of mad at me because I wrestled my junior year. Okay.
Yeah.
I would have did the same thing. I would have just took over the team because the stuff we were doing was stupid.
No, yeah, that's exactly us. We do some stupid action.
So, but it takes cojones, and it takes 5 or 6 guys to say, "Hey, man, this is how we're gonna do this." Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when we hit that lacrosse field and them 6 dudes was out partying the night before, they'd be the first people I trash in practice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run right up. What position you play?
Defense.
Okay. So the first dude to come down there on offense, I am going to blow his head off. Okay. And if I get a foul, what do you call fouls in lacrosse?
Flag, foul, penalty.
Flag, penalty, whatever.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah. I'm a body slam him. I'm a hit a high crotch and then pick him up and body slam him on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. But you got to turn the other 46 people, and then you just got to go have a conversation, man. Have you sat down with these guys individually in their apartments?
Yeah. And like when I talk to them, they're like, "Yeah, man, I'm bought in, all this shit." Like for example, we had a game last night, preseason game, fucking played an NAIA team, shit team. We should have blown these guys out of the water 30-0. I think it was 4-4 at halftime. And like, I'm hurt right now. I have a concussion, so I'm out, but we should have beat these guys by 30, and it was 4-4 at halftime, and we only won 14-4. And I go in the I meet with the team in like our little like team room that we have because of COVID. And I'm like, no one should be fucking like doing anything tonight besides fucking thinking about how we're going to get better tomorrow at practice. And everyone's like, "Fuck that. I'm drinking. Like, it's we're having a light day tomorrow. I'm fucking drinking. Like, it's D2 lax. It's preseason." And like, I just don't know how to handle that, because like I'll sit there and they'll be like, yeah, man, we're bought in. And then check social media and they're all out at the fucking bar on a Tuesday night. Like what's going on a Tuesday night?
Here's the deal. Okay. There has to be some middle ground.
Yeah.
Me personally, how did they play? Right?
Yeah.
But if they going out drinking, alcohol affects you for 14 days.
Yeah.
So like you gotta try to figure out how you want to win this battle. But at some point, you're gonna have to get everybody to turn on them dudes and tell them they're not welcome no more. That's really your only choice.
All right.
I would pick the worst of the 6 of them, and then I will work my way up, because more than likely, as soon as you get rid of one of them, the other 5 are going to stop playing games.
Yeah.
The other way you can approach this, you could just make sure you go out there and get pictures of them drinking every night and send it straight to the AD.
Yeah.
Look, we tired of this shit. Head coach don't want to do nothing about it. Here's the deal. We tired of this shit.
Yeah. We like that. You talk about the middle ground, and we, for example, we're in Florida, so everything's open due to COVID, but technically we're not supposed to be going out and drinking during the week or at all because of COVID. And we came together as captains and we're like, hey, if we're trying to enforce the rules and get the most out of the guys, like we know the guys on our team, we all agreed that we told the team like, hey, Saturday nights, if you guys want to do whatever you want to do, go do it. Don't be a dumbass, but go do it. Like we gave them like a middle ground, and now they're just fucking abusing it. So,
okay, I wouldn't give it no fucking middle ground.
Yeah,
it's 14 days any way you cut it, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
But you have to put your foot down, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm different, bro. Like you ain't gonna buck no shit I do. I'll get fired and cut and kicked out of school before I let you do some shit on me, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, I definitely picked that up watching your videos. When I was a little kid, I watched Top Shot with you. You're definitely bred different for sure. That's why I reached out.
Because here's the deal, man. It's hard enough to win and beat good people. It's hard enough. If you got one dude not pulling in the same direction, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Unless they suck too. It's easy to beat the teams that suck. Right?
Yeah.
But like, why has Alabama been so good at football? They got everybody going in the same direction. Right? What happened to Clemson this year? Clemson fell off the face of the earth. Why? They didn't have everybody going in the same direction. They lost a generational quarterback, but at the end of the day, they didn't have everybody going in the same direction. That's the only way they can lose all them games with the talent that they have on that squad.
For sure. Yeah.
And that's why I like Nick Saban killing it, because he's held it together for so long, so many different people, but he got the same process, man. Them dudes been doing the same indie drills. You go there to coach, you don't get to bring your coat, your indie drills. You doing Nick Saban's indie drills. So, you want to have a successful season, it's up to you.
Yeah.
You're doing a shitty job leading right now. That's how I look at it. Maybe you ain't the right dude to be in charge. Okay? Other thing you can do, you can take one of them shitty dudes got to be fucking pretty damn good at leadership if he dragging a bunch of people with him, right?
Yeah. I would say I wouldn't say he's a good leader on the field, but he's definitely a fun guy.
Okay, so then you got to pull him inside and put him in the captain's seat. Give him some responsibility. Now let him make dumb decisions with responsibility on his shoulders. Make him a captain. Make him a captain tomorrow. Go see the head coach and say, we'll make him a captain tomorrow. Right? And watch and see what happens. If he continues to go out and drink every night, then fire his ass. If he stops and starts to get all the fucking goons in line, then that's the guy you needed.
Yeah.
You got nothing to lose.
Yeah, for real.
50 guys is easy to lead. 50 is easy.
Yeah.
And then don't be afraid to trash it. That's always my go-to.
Yeah. As far as like, I know, like we talked about having those bad apples on the team, but would you say, like, what's your advice on changing team culture as a whole? Like trying to because our program was started by like a fraternity 10 years ago.
So you can't change team culture right now. You had to change team culture in September.
Yeah, no, 100%. And we didn't really practice in the fall.
Listen, I'm the first one to tell you, don't give two fucks about your situation, because everybody you're gonna play gives two fucks about your situation. Okay. Yeah. When COVID first started, I told everybody, the team that wins is the team that works out the most on their own. The team that comes together and practices the most on their own. We only got 1 hour of team activity out of the season. If you do 3 hours of team activity out of the season, you probably going to beat a lot of people. Okay.
Yeah.
Fact of the matter is, nobody did no extra shit. We end up getting fired, right?
Yeah. 100%.
But that's just how it goes, right? Like, no one cares about your COVID excuses. Find a way to figure it out and figure out a way to win. Period. Yeah. But like, you're the problem with the team right now. So you got to fucking hammer them. You got to put one of them shitty guys in charge. You say good leader on the field. You got to pull them in and say, hey, man, listen, I need more out of you. These fucking 6 dudes are killing us partying at night. I'm going to make you a team captain. I need you to get this shit in order. We need to stop this bullshit right now. And if that motherfucker light up and says, I'll take care of it, then they get taken care of. If he said, fuck that, I'm going to continue to party, I don't want to be a captain, then fuck, get rid of him.
Yeah.
And just tell him he ain't welcome, man.
Yeah, I know exactly who I need to do it to. Yeah.
Like just, I mean, it ain't never easy.
Yeah, shit ain't easy. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'm dealing with it now. I had to get rid of a couple people, right?
Yeah.
They weren't necessarily bad apples. They just weren't great workers, okay? And as soon as we asked the 2 people to leave, man, everything got so much better. Instantly. The next day it was better. And now here we are a week out, and I'm like, man, things running real smooth. And we removed 2 people out of 54.
You know, in the fall, I went in the coach's office, and we had 5 guys that were a problem leave, and I thought that would cure it, and then just like fucking 5 more guys just filled their role of being shit.
Okay, so you know why?
Yeah, that's on me, 100%.
It's on you, 100%.
Yeah.
Because I'd have slapped the shit out of all them dudes and say, hey, we ain't going down that road again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so as far as I mentioned, we're always at that 15. This is pretty much the last question. We're always at that 15-20 mark in the country. We literally only have to beat 1 team in our conference. We're always second in the conference. We just got to beat 1 team to make the NCAA tournament. We've never beat them in program history. Would you say that's a culture thing, coaching thing, or leadership thing, or just talent wise? Well, like, how would you say we should handle that? Like, what do you think? I know you don't know our program, but
what do you think I'm gonna say, Justin?
Probably leadership.
That's your problem.
Yeah,
it's lacrosse, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's different than football. Lacrosse is like soccer in a way, right?
Yeah.
It's a very fluid game. Okay. Do you win or lose games based on the play call?
No, definitely not.
You win or lose games based on effort and execution, correct?
Yeah, I would definitely say grit too.
And that's what I'm saying. Effort and execution.
Yeah.
Okay. The team that wants it more, that plays harder, that's fundamentally sound, that does what they're supposed to do and be where they're supposed to be, wins the games, right? Yeah. You got to have a score, right? You got to have a dude that can put the ball in the net, okay?
Yeah.
So, like, if you tell me, what do you got to do to change it? Like, the first thing I'm going to say is the whole team got to want to beat them first, right? But, like, you got 6 guys going out drinking, you ain't got no chance to beat that team.
Yeah.
No chance in hell. You could show up on your best day and still lose, then you better eliminate all of the other things that could cause you to lose that game.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Right? But, like, let me ask you, if I asked 49 of the kids what's the goal this season, what would they say?
National championship.
Okay. But you can't beat the fucking team in your league.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay. So it's easy to say a national championship and lose to the team in your league and never get to the fucking, even to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? So I tell everybody the same thing, right? You better have a goal in front of you that you can actually attain. Okay? And it's easy for every team in America to say, I want to win a national title. Okay?
Yeah.
But you ain't doing national title work right now. Okay? You ain't even doing work to beat the damn number 1 team in your league that you haven't ever beat. But that's where people mess up. They pick some stupid ass goal like win a national title, and they can't get any of the goals to get them to that point, right?
Yeah.
Like win the next game. Focus on the next game. You can focus on the national title and they never gonna happen. Focus on the process, you'll win a national title. Got guys out drinking in the bar every night, not gonna win a national title.
100%.
So, and that's your job to get them to figure that out. You having meetings every week. How long are your meetings every week?
We practice Monday at 6. We'll probably meet at 5:45.
15 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes is all you get now.
5 minutes.
Get your shit together, 5 minutes. Okay?
Right.
Don't be afraid. So here's another trick you can do. Them 6 motherfuckers that were out drinking, make a PowerPoint of their social media, put it up on the fucking overhead, have them stand in front of the room and explain why they were out drinking last night. On top of going to see them when they drink.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Because you got probably 25 guys that are just fucking your team right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So it ain't going to take very much of that. And then, if those motherfuckers, like, I'll tell you this, if they don't want to do right, then you got to figure out a way to get rid of them.
Yeah.
That's always my go-to.
Yeah. The thing is with that, if it's fucking 20 guys doing stupid shit, yeah. I mean,
you're not going to have to get rid of 20 guys. You're going to have to get rid of like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying start with putting dude in charge first and then start lopping heads off. Okay. Either that or have everybody on the team make it so uncomfortable on them guys that they don't want to do it no more. But personally, I'm the uncomfortable dude. I lean on people, man.
Yeah.
I just lean on them until they quit, they fix it, or they figure it out. I just lean on them. I call it leaning. I just lean on them, man. Every day I'm talking to that dude. Let me see you go out to the bar again, homeboy. And then every day he comes to practice, I wear his ass out. Stretch lines, I'm wearing him out. Every drill I compete against him in, I'm going against him. I'm wearing his ass out. But I'm doing it like I only have so much propensity for bad behavior. Okay, what else you got?
I mean, yeah, that's really it. That's really it, Mr. Zweig. I think it's just those couple of guys bringing us down, and I definitely take full responsibility. I've been doing a shit job, not taking care of the things that need to be taken care of, and I guess I just need to hear from somebody else that I look up to.
Hey, best thing ever in the teams, man. There are no bad teams, just bad leaders.
Yeah.
Show me a team that's bad, I'll show you a bad leader. Put a good leader in charge of a bad team, the team is great. Put a bad leader in front of a good team or a great team, give it about 3 weeks, that team will be shitty awesome.
Yeah.
So don't care what you're dealing with. Don't care about the coaches. Don't care about none of that stuff.
Yeah.
Especially in lacrosse, because I know, like, I got a couple mentees that are women's lacrosse coaches. I've been to a number of lacrosse games. I wish we had lacrosse in Washington State because I would have dominated that shit. And, the coach ain't doing that much coaching during lacrosse game. They doing some, but it ain't like football where plays matter. You got 11 on 11. Like, there's a lot of downtime in football. Lacrosse, there ain't a lot of downtime.
Yeah, it's up and down for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, all right, big dog, let me know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
You got any more questions?
I will for sure. Thanks for taking time out of your day.
Absolutely, dude. Later.
Yep. See ya.